Well and Septic Life actually responded to my video and they said that I was wrong. It was a 30-day interview. And several other people are complaining that I am siding with the employee and saying like, oh, you're just one of those people that want your hand held. You're just complaining for nothing. I can tell that they didn't watch the longer video. What they would have seen is I actually agreed with Well and Septic Life.
The manager is justified in not paying him the same for not being a good employee. That was never my argument.
What I was specifically pointing out is the lack of professionalism in handling the situation prior to that.
He's been watching him do all this stuff and not saying anything. Then he waited until the employee came to him and said, hey, I'm not getting paid as much. What's the deal?
This is where it's confusing to me and where it would be confusing to everybody else. See, your comments in your video is public facing. So we can only make videos and we can only respond and comment to what we publicly see. So you said a review, you didn't say how long. You didn't say that other supervisor to talk to him. If I was making a video complaining about an employee, I'd be like,
I gotta tell you guys about this employee. This is what happened. He's lazy. He comes in all disheveled all the time. Nobody likes working with him. My supervisors have been talking with him. It's only been a month, dude. And then he wants a raise on top of it. He wants to be paid the same as everybody else. Get the fuck out of here with that.
That's what I would expect to see if the employee had actually been there for 30 days. The employee is complaining that he's not paid the same after only being there 30 days, when I assume it would be explained that we're going to start you out at a certain pay and then bump you up after we see your performance. That's why I said it must have been a review based on an increase in pay.
The reason why I specifically stated that he waited a year to tell him anything is because in order to get a raise in most companies, I'm not saying that this is every company. There are millions of companies out there. Everybody's different. The raise follows an annual review. So you have your 30-day and 90-day reviews for like a probationary period a lot of times. Then you will have sometimes you'll have monthly tag-ups where you talk to employees individually. You'll have full tag-up meetings where you talk to everybody in your department, sometimes once a week, sometimes once a month. It just depends. Bi-monthly, who knows? And then you have your mid-cycle reviews, and then you have your annual reviews. Mid-cycle reviews are ones where you sit the employees down and you say, hey, these are the things I noticed. If you do want to raise, this is the stuff that we need to work on, all right? This is what I've noticed. And you explain all this stuff to them. Then at the annual review, they already know.
It wouldn't make sense for an employee, but I also didn't take into account that the employee could have been stupid and assuming that he would get paid the same as everybody else, and then he gets his first paycheck maybe at the end of the month, sees that it's less and say, hey, is this normal? And the other people are like, no, what the fuck? And so then he went to talk to him. It strikes me as odd. In a 30-day span of time, he's been approached 3 different times by supervisors, and everybody hates working with him, and he just sucks at everything. In my longer video, I 100% agreed that the supervisor and the manager has every right to not pay someone for doing a shitty job.
So, again, employee, not a good worker. Well, let's just get that out of the way right now. I'm not talking about the employee.
But when you make videos and post them to TikTok, the people that are seeing those videos can only base how they feel and react off of what you said. To somebody that knows about weekly meetings, individual meetings, monthly meetings, mid-cycle reviews, annual reviews, how to redirect behavior, how to change an employee culture, all of these different things, there's a lot of aspects that goes into a company like that. My YouTube channel is all about getting employees to be better and getting managers to be better in how they approach and handle employees. I have been in either a supervisory role, a sous chef role, or executive chef role for years and years and years and years. Okay, it's been a long time. I've worked for shitty mom and pop companies that are completely mismanaged, which I don't believe that it is mismanaged to the degree that I had witnessed at one of my jobs as an executive chef. I was pointing out a very specific detail in order to give people tools to handle that. That longer video is actually what's on my YouTube channel. So people want to get on and talk about how it doesn't fit the narrative or how I'm siding with the employee or whatever. This is going to clear the air. I'm not insulting Well and Septic Life. I never said that they're a bad person. I was talking about the actions and the video specifically.